This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Here's a look at tonight's top stories. The nation's leader issuing a national address announcing his recommendation for a new commissioner of police. Residents react to the country's top cop resignation. And chaos erupting in the House of Parliament.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
I'm recommending that the Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for the Northern District, Shanta Emily Knowles, be appointed as the nation's next Commissioner of Police.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Jolanda Thompson-Everest. Thanks for tuning in. Moments ago, the nation's leader issued a national address announcing an historic shift in the leadership within the Royal Bahamas Police Force. The nation's chief revealing his recommendation for a female to hold to the top post. The groundbreaking announcement follows a series of events unfolding today. But first, we begin with the national address. Romiko Knowles reports.
In a national address, Prime Minister Philip Davis announced a major change in the leadership of the Royal Bahamas Police Force following the resignation of Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernandez.
I'm recommending that the Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for the Northern District, Shanta Emily Knowles, be appointed as the nation's next Commissioner of Police.
His recommendation for Assistant Commissioner of Police Shanta Knowles to assume the role of Commissioner of Police, this would mark a historic milestone as ACP Knowles would become the first female Commissioner of Police in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
She's a strong and seasoned professional, ready to lead the force through an era of substantial reform.
The Prime Minister also revealing plans for the introduction of an independent oversight of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, a first for the force.
Independent oversight can play an essential role in strengthening trust between the police and the communities they serve.
The Prime Minister says the government is committed to meaningful change as the Royal Bahamas Police Force transitions under new leadership.
I am grateful to the many Bahamians who are stepping up to meet this moment, and may God bless every one of us, and may God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Romiko Knowles.
The recommendation of ACP Shanta Knowles to be appointed as the new Commissioner of Police marks the end of an era for one of the country's most senior law enforcement officials, Clayton Fernandez. The resignation follows a U.S. federal indictment filed in the Southern District of New York implicating high-ranking officers of the Royal Bahamas Police Force and other Bahamian officials in a cocaine and arms importation conspiracy. More details in this report. During his address in the House of Assembly, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Brave Davis provided an update on the 11 Bahamians, including high-ranking officer of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, implicated in an indictment filed in the Southern District of New York for their alleged involvement in a cocaine trafficking conspiracy. The Prime Minister also announced his acceptance of the resignation of Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernandez, marking a significant shakeup within the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
The Commissioner of Police has served the force with distinction. I want to emphasize that there are no allegations of wrongdoing against him. But the Royal Bahamas Police Force needs change.
The Prime Minister further announced that a highly qualified successor has been identified, someone he believes is well equipped to implement critical reforms and drive the change the nation urgently needs.
This appointment, of course, requires the consultation with the leader of the opposition. Hence, I have not disclosed the name.
Clayton Fernandez was the 9th Commissioner of Police within the Royal Bahamas Police Force. His policing career began as a traffic investigator, and he was later transferred to the Criminal Investigations Department in 1984. In 2006, he achieved the Gazette rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police, and 5 years later, he was promoted to Superintendent. A document containing the name of his chosen successor was handed to the opposition leader and an invitation for a meeting to discuss discuss the appointment was extended to ensure a collaborative approach to the transition.
After adjournment, as we adjourn, I'll go over to the office, cabinet office across the street, and you can join me there and we can have a discussion about the new appointment.
A new commissioner of police is taking over the helm of the Royal Bahamas Police Force after Clayton Fernandez stepped aside. Residents in Grand Bahama are sharing their perspectives on the developments. Cleopatra Murphy has their response.
For me, it looked bad because why now?
It's the shared opinion of several in the public following the resignation of now former Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernandez just days after sharing plans to restore public faith in the police force in the midst of the indictment of 3 law enforcement officers for conspiracy to import cocaine into the U.S. with other charges in New York last week. Janet Clinton, however, feels the decision was the wrong one.
At the end of the day, it shows suspicion, and also the people that are involved with these situations are in high authority. I find it very strange for him to don't know anything that is going on when these people are underneath him and very closely knit underneath him.
Jessica Glinton calls it the year of exposure, sharing her belief that much of the police force is corrupt.
I feel like, a couple of them need to get fired, overall, from the head to the bottom. They got to clean house for a lot of them.
For Stanley Simmons, who once supported Fernandez's appointment, it's one controversy too many, and resigning was the only option.
That wouldn't have happened under my watch. If I was commissioner, I would have known what was going on. The other situation that I don't like, the situation with Michael Johnson, that should have been taken care of right away. This garden leave, I don't understand what's garden leave. So yes, Clayton Fernandez did the honorable thing.
2 other residents say Fernandez should have stayed on.
He should not resign. He should take accountability for his team, his squad, and the people who's on them, and should hold up and make things right so the public could see that things are being handled correctly.
At least I'm doing the job. It's a hard job.
Turner shared his view, also hoping for a better replacement.
I agree, you should resign. There's no need for that to happen under your watch. It's a serious crime to be committed for, and it's a bad look on the police force.
Now, with the new commissioner of police taking over, members of the public are hopeful they will be able to get the police force back on course and squash out corruption. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Chaos erupting inside the House of Assembly, where unprecedented scenes unfolded. The ceremonial mace was hurled out of a window, and members of the opposition were forcibly removed from the chamber. Romiko Knowles reports.
The drama unfolding early Wednesday morning as members of the opposition and their supporters staged a demonstration outside Parliament Square. Protesters carried posters and chanted as they escorted opposition leader, the Honorable Michael Pintard, into the House of Assembly. Before entering, Pintard addressed the media, outlining the purpose of their demonstration.
Yesterday, I wrote the speaker, appealing first to the rule, and then secondly to her discretion to permit the opposition and by extension the Bahamian people.
Once proceedings began, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis delivered a pivotal address announcing that he had accepted the resignation of Clayton Fernandez as Commissioner of Police. Shortly after the Prime Minister's address, the opposition leader attempted to speak. However, their request was denied by House Speaker the Honorable Patricia DeVoe, who insisted on following the scheduled order of business.
You know the procedures of this place. I am speaking.
The Honorable Michael Pintard persisted, appealing to the Speaker to be heard. But what happened next shocked the country. Member of Parliament for St. Barnabas, Shenandoah Cartwright, grabbed the ceremonial mace, the symbol of parliamentary authority for the Speaker of the House, and threw it out of the window. The unexpected act disrupted the session, leading to members of the opposition being forcibly removed from the chamber. When order was finally restored, Speaker the Honorable Patricia DeVoe condemned the disorderly conduct.
For the first time in my life, when I took the oath of office, I felt challenged, and I was in fear for my life.
The House Speaker also commended officers of the Royal Bahamas Police Force for their professionalism in handling the situation.
Thank you for your swift response. I commend you. God bless each and every one of you.
And still to come.
When we come back, Chairman of the Progressive Liberal Party calling opposition members' actions planned theatrics. That story and sports when we come back.
There are some things that are undeniably Bahamian. A good count salad, junkanoo, the way we worship, the way we take care of one another, all undeniably Bahamian. And right in the midst of our iconic things, places, and people is Commonwealth Bank. Increasing access, sponsoring dreams, working alongside Bahamians to increase the quality of their lives for more than 60 years. Commonwealth Bank, nothing more than being Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Come on down and see what Dolly Madison has in store for you. Renovate and rejuvenate at Dolly Madison.
Dolly Madison.
Third Dimension. Paint sale going on from December 1st to December 31st. Buy 2 Durand gallon paint, get the next one free. Buy 1 gallon Durand paint, get the next 50% off all December long.
Sweet Swirl serves up happiness with a variety of soft-serve ice cream flavors daily. Custom milkshakes, smoothies, homemade ice cream sandwiches, and delicious sundaes topped your way. Plus, don't miss their sea moss jello and 4 fruit flavors. Sweet Swirls, happiness on a spoon, served with a smile. The Ministry for Grand Bahama is bringing holidays in the city to downtown Freeport in the parking lot opposite Solomon's on Friday, December 6th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy an unforgettable night filled with exciting activities for kids, entertainment, junkanoo, and so much more. Food and drinks will be on sale.
Foresight IT Professionals is your resource for IT products and services, offering products ranging from computers, point of sale, and CCTV systems. Services ranging from network setup, remote technical support, computer repair, and more. Visit number 11 Four-Way Cooperative Plaza. Call 602-0946 or WhatsApp 813-3355. Foresight IT Professionals, your IT products and services resource.
Get ready for a night of rake and scrape at No Holds Bar on Saturday, December 7th, featuring the Count Juice Band and Deep South Island Boys. Hosted by Donna Roll, doors open at 7 p.m., showtime is 8 p.m. Admission is $10. Don't you miss it.
Lighthouse International Ministry celebrates its 15th anniversary Wednesday, December 4th through Friday, December 6th at 7 p.m. and climaxing Sunday, December 8th at 11 a.m. at the church on Carlo Road. Attend and be blessed.
Here at Freeport Decorators, we have hundreds of products for you to choose from. Whether you're in the market for trophies, plaques, rubber stamps, corporate signs, any kind of interior signage, stamps, or seals, we're your one-stop shop. We feature glass, acrylic, crystal awards for every occasion. We build all the trophies here on site. Looking for a gift item? We feature pens, key rings, mugs, tumblers, barbecue tools, even bamboo cutting boards. Have something already? Bring it on down. Let us see if we can print that special something on it for you. Need a headstone? Memorialize the memory of your loved one with a beautifully lasered granite marker. Our store hours are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. We focus on customization. So if you have an idea or a new concept, bring it on down or call us at 352-5557 or even WhatsApp your idea to us at 646-0777 and we will do our best to make your awards and recognition ideas a reality.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Chairman of the Progressive Liberal Party, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, calling today's disturbance in the House of Assembly an act of violence by the opposition. Shane Stubbs has further details.
Chairman of the Progressive Liberal Party, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, was very candid in his reaction to what transpired in the House of Assembly.
What has transpired is an act of violence in my view.
But Minister Mitchell believes what he calls a planned act does not match the symbolism.
What is most offensive is not the act itself, but that they pre-planned an act to make a mockery of an historical event in our country's history. In 1965, when this happened, this was about drawing up the boundaries so that you could have fair elections.
Mr. Mitchell furthered that the act resulted in the law being changed where it's an offense if any property of the House is damaged. Furthermore, the PLP chairman blasted the opposition as the event led to injuries to the House's Speaker and acting Sergeant-at-Arms.
These people who say that they're trying to fight crime, who say that crime is an issue in the country, who say that violence is an issue in the country, participated in an event today which led to the injury of 2 officers of the government.
Now, Minister Mitchell says it was just last week when they defended the opposition when the leader of another political party interrupted them during the House of Assembly, citing that as a breach of the rules. However, he calls what happens today completely unacceptable.
The rules and the law says that members of Parliament, on the day Parliament is sitting, must have unimpeded access to the Parliament. And that applies whether it's the government or whether it's the leader of the opposition. And now they come this week with what I keep branding as an act of outrageous violence.
The PLP chairman says if up to him, the law would take its course, and notes that the Bahamian people shouldn't be fooled. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Well, through strong community support, the 8 Mile Rock High School recently received a generous donation through the efforts of Bishop Ricardo Grant, the opposition standard bearer for the West Grand Bahama and Bimini and the Keys constituency, delivering needed items for various departments at the institution. Bishop Grant was grateful to those who assisted to ensure the faculty and staff got what they needed.
There were needs like, printers. You're talking about scanners. You talk about things like, hand towels, sanitizers, things of that nature. Then on top of that, you got different departments having different needs. Cosmetology, the sociology course, the math department. And these teachers were certainly appreciative of the fact that we would have kind of reached out to them in this particular way.
The math, business, cosmetology, sewing, janitorial, and other departments were outfitted with much needed items like printers, scientific calculators, needles, thread, cleaning items, and much more. Chairman for the 8 Mile Rock High School Board, Sherelle Lockhart, and Science Coordinator Oprah Davis Hepburn were appreciative of the items received.
Some areas needed paint and refurbishment, and he was able to do that as well and get those resources by coming together and getting Grand Bahama together to look at this school here, Blue Jay Country in the West, which is sometimes forgotten. There's a lot of deficiencies, but we work together.
There's always a need. Every time there's always a need that can be filled. So we're very grateful that he was able to conjure up so many resources to provide for us. And the resources that he did provide, it spans across all of the disciplines that we have here. So it was very thoughtful and considerate. So we are very grateful for the donation.
In other news, the Student National Medical Association at the Western Atlantic University School of Medicine inviting high school students and post-secondary students as it's hosting its program, Be a Med Student for a Day. President of the association and fourth-year student Jessica Page says the idea behind the program is to provide a unique avenue to those who are interested, something she nor her peers have experienced before. Attending student says being placed in the shoes of medical students during their practice is an opportunity many who are interested in medicine studies must fancy.
We just wanted to give high school students an opportunity that a lot of us may not have had at their age, which is, just being exposed to other career options. The good thing about the Bahamas is it's a Black country, so the students get to grow up seeing Black physicians and Black nurses and any other Black healthcare workers.
I came here just to kind of see how it was because I did know that they had this facility down here at Grand Bahama, and they showed us a lot of things with the facility, a lot more advanced than I thought it was. We got to see how a patient was breathing, not a real patient, but very advanced robotics.
It was an amazing experience. I felt like I really was a medical student. Like all the simulations that they taught us and all the words that I learned, it was a really good experience. And I feel like it's a great opportunity for others who want to be in the medical field to come here and learn.
let's look at stories making news. Jay, what's coming up in sports?
High school softball playoffs coming up in sports, Jolanda.
All right, sports is up next after this break.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Cause it's so beautiful.
Tech Masters Freeport, your go-to for electronics, IT services, and repairs. Visit Sunset Commercial Plaza or call 351-5283 today. Tech Masters, we've mastered IT. The Ministry for Grand Bahama is bringing holidays in the city to downtown Freeport in the parking lot opposite Solomon's on Friday, December 6th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy an unforgettable night filled with exciting activities for kids, entertainment, junk canoe, and so much more. Food and drinks will be on sale.
Can you believe another year has gone? So we here at Insurance Management, we want to show our gratitude by saying thank you.
And thank you for trusting us to make sure that you are covered and protected.
Yes, thank you. We look forward to serving you in the new year. And remember, nobody does it better. Merry Christmas and a prosperous new year.
One of the biggest decisions you will make when remodeling a kitchen is the design choice for your kitchen cabinets. Whether you want your kitchen to look modern or traditional, the Casablanca White Shaker cabinets will make a sound choice. Stop into Conard Bahamas today and let them enhance your kitchen with the Casablanca White Shaker cabinets. At Conard Bahamas, they also carry an array of Calacatta quartz countertops. Conard Bahamas, Sandyport, Nassau, Freeport, Grand Bahama, Abaco, and Eleuthera.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports vs. Sports. High school softball playoff action at the softball park wrapped up yesterday in junior girls in a pivotal semifinal matchup. It was Sister Mary Patricia Jr. that got the W against Tabernacle Falcons by 1 run 6-5 to advance to the next round.
We just wanted to close out the regular season on a strong finish to secure the #1 seed in the playoffs. So we're going to be looking forward to getting into the playoffs tomorrow, so that we can we're going to be playing against Jack Haywood, and we're looking to have a successful season.
I think we're going to do good because we practice a lot. We practice like every day, so and our play is good. I feel like we could win. Gotta be focused and have confidence and just play good, and you could do good.
Next in sports, the Under-15 Caribbean Baseball Championships is underway in the nation's capital at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium.
We just finalized the picks or the selection of the 18 young men that will represent the country. And we have about 4 young men from Grand Bahama that's going to be participating on that roster. So we here now want to encourage Grand Bahamians to come log on to R1 Live and watch your young men participate and play baseball at the national level. So it's going to be an exciting time for us.
And finally in sports, scores from Night League Volleyball, the Aces was victorious over the GB Shockers 25-19, 25-23, and 16-14. Also, Youth in Action got the win against the Sharks 19-21, 21-16, and 15-6. And that's your quick check on sports. Your Facebook friend of the day is next. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
We all need to save. Save time, gas, and money. Shopping at Save More can help you do just that. Make us your first stop for all your prescription needs and medical supplies. Get all your health and beauty items at the same time. And don't miss our huge choice of snacks to satisfy your cravings. And the largest vitamin selection and over-the-counter relief products. Need diapers and other baby care items? First stop. The new section for makeovers, cosmetics, and beautiful jewelry will make you sparkle for that next special event. Save More Drugs, your more store.
The most important thing in life is family. And whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
J.S. Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Craving big Bahamian flavor? Get to Tropical Gyros, where you'll find juicy, boneless chicken that packs more meat, pound for pound. Filled with our Chef Culmer's loaded lineup, tender chicken, shrimp, salmon, lobster, grouper, and conch gyros, all topped with our signature tropical sauces. Gyros, bowls, salads, tri-jerk chicken, lemon chicken, lamb, or grilled veggies, dine in or take away. Visit us on West Settlers Way or call 602-7062. Tropical Gyros, Bahamian owned and packed with flavor. More meat in every bite.
Number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that's going to do it for us here in the North. I'm Delanda Thompson-Everest. Thanks so much for tuning in. Here's a live look at the Bahamas tonight, coming your way next.
The news is brought to you by BTC. For the fastest speed internet, get BTC Fiber. Sign up for a fiber bundle and get a $500 Visa gift card. Visit a retail store to sign up today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, goodbye and welcome. Clayton Fernanda leaves behind his top cop post, making way for an historic shift. Also, a reenactment of 1965, how a sharp exchange ended in a dramatic replay of House proceedings nearly 60 years ago. Tune in to find out what spurred the standoff, the main players, and what became of them. And Cuba and the Bahamas mark 50 years of healthy, cordial diplomatic relations. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. It had all the elements of a good movie: visuals, a compelling story, and of course, characters. But that it was not. Who could have predicted that a planned update on the recent indictment filed in New York would have included a resignation, an appointment, ultimately descending into uproar and eventually pure chaos? Our Corval Pyfram and his trusted cameraman, Victor Adderley, have been in the thick of it all. Tonight, they're coming to us from the office of the